Hey, Caleb.
Hey, Bessie.
Hey, what?
How you doing, Mom?
I'm good, son.
Hey, Bessie.
Hey, what?
Hey, Olivia.
So Caleb is our oldest, and I'm going to start with his diagnosis. So he was diagnosed with Down syndrome, trisomy 21. He also, in elementary school, got diagnosed with autism. He also has, love his heart, gets it honestly, some ADD, attention deficit disorder, a little OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. But Caleb himself, his personality, how do I describe Caleb as aggressively friendly. Caleb loves people. Caleb loves people, but he loves people so much that it's like, hi, like right in your face. I'm gonna get right in your face.
Caleb has an extremely unique personality, and it is one of my favorite things because he is just so funny. So my name is Hannah Blaine, and I've been working with the Caines family for 4 or 5 years now. So my job is community living services worker. So what I do is take Caleb and Joshua out into the community and teach them different life skills that they'll use as they grow up and become more independent.
His personality is lively and intense.
You know, when Caleb enjoys something, he focuses in on it. He's very absorbed by it. And I love that he gets that involved with it.
Caleb's personality is magic, can be magic, where he has just extreme excitement. He loves to hug people. He's very endearing to people, and he wants to make sure that everybody is aware of each other. He'll introduce us, make sure that everybody knows each other's names, and he's very outgoing.
His favorite thing, I think, in the entire world is My Little Pony, I would say. He calls himself Twilight Sparkle. He just absolutely loves My Little Pony music, books, pictures, anything having to do with it. Wears a pink or purple My Little Pony t-shirt every day of the week. Love it. He definitely is, he's just very apt to give you a hug, make your day, make you smile. It's rare to see Caleb down unless he's just having a little bit of a rough day or if we're disagreeing on something. But I think that he's always quick to get out of that and is always going to end the day with a smile. So that's amazing.
Caleb never met anyone he doesn't like a lot. He is just the most outgoing, friendly guy you'll ever see. And you can always count on a hug the moment you see Caleb. He's always ready with a hug. He's always glad to see you. I can't think of a time ever when I've come here or Caleb's come over or we've gone to the same place and he just lights up when he sees me. But he lights up when he sees everybody. But I like that in him.
How are you, Eddie?
Yeah. Hi, Marcia.
Oh, it's just amazing.
His personality is he knows no strangers. And it's encouraging that way because he can go up to anybody and be a friend. He has no prejudices, no inhibitions, no judgmental. He's not judgmental.
The one story I have for Caleb is we were working on no hugging, no touching. And he had a staff named Eric at the time. We took him to McDonald's and they were waiting in line. I stood back to do what I normally do. I stood back, I was watching, and a little old lady comes walking in. And Caleb makes eye contact. He's gonna go hug. And I started to walk that way, but then I stopped. Something told me to stop and watch. And he hugged her and she hugged him and she hugged him back and held on to it for quite a while. And the lady, before I sat down, she told me that she had lost her son who was Down syndrome about 10, 20 years ago. And it was like hugging him again. So that's a strength of Caleb.
Wow.
Caleb is flamboyant.
There we go.
Wow.
He is loud. He is loving. He is set in stone.
We're gonna take this coat off so we can get your nice outfit.
Oh, he may not.
I want to see that pretty.
Could you say Caleb Caines?
Caleb William Caines?
What's up?
Can you say, hey, Caleb?
Who is this? Oh.
Hey, I know this.
Worst comes to worst, this can be used as an example in the documentary.
Hi, I'm Beth Garrett. I've known Betsy since officially 2019, unofficially since our kids started playing basketball together. You know what Caleb likes because Caleb wears pink, and he can wear pink any given time, no matter what day, no matter what.
Caleb definitely has his own personality. He has his own interests, especially when it comes to anything pink, anything unicorn, anything ponies, anything girly in nature most of the time. He loves that stuff, and he likes girls. He will, if he sees a girl that looks like Merida, he's running over to, and he'll say Merida the whole time when he's over to her. So he is very interested in that aspect of things, like the brony stuff, like those things are all important to him. But he still likes other stuff too. But he's definitely in that age area where he's mentally in the age area where he likes a lot of the cartoons still. He still loves Ratatouille and Brave and all these other cartoons. He loves watching the Equestrian Girls. So, I mean, he definitely has a more feminine personality when it comes to things he likes, but also he loves looking at girls too. So you know, Caleb's his own kind of creature. He has his own way of doing things, you know, and so.
With Caleb, he is definitely not held back by peer pressure or, you know, clothing. He's going to wear what he wants to wear, and that's fine. You know, he's not pressured by anything to be anything but himself, and that's kind of neat. And from what I hear, the kids at school are good with him as far as accepting him.
I'd say he's an artist. He loves kind of the unusual. He's a My Little Ponies fan. Caleb can also be very stuck in his ways. When he has an idea about something, he's so persistent. It's a good quality, but man, when it's used for the forces of the dark side, it can really, he gets his mind on something, it's just hard to get him off of it.
Brother, bear. Bear.
Bear?
Please.
Bear?
Please.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, no thank you. I don't know about going over there.
I'll tell you one thing that we do together occasionally that Caleb just loves, and it's interesting to see the change in him, is go out to eat. Caleb loves to go out to eat, and he becomes just Mr. Super Polite. He's just, he really kind of puts on a different personality to go out to eat. He knows this is formal, we have to behave, we have to going out to dinner brings out the best in Caleb.
You know, Caleb is a whiz at computers. He amazes me. He can come in my house, sit down at the desk computer, turn it on, turn on computer, find the website he wants, print out what he wants. You know, by the time he leaves, he's got a stack of papers. Pictures, mostly little ponies sometimes. But.
Caleb is very outgoing, full of life. He most definitely marches to the beat of his own drum. He knows no status quo. He doesn't care what anyone thinks about what he's doing, what he looks like, how he's acting. He does exactly what he wants to do, and he is completely happy in that. My name is Amy McGuire. I am the Director of Special Education for Russell Independent Schools, and I've known the Caines family for 8 years. The best part about being a friend to them is the love that they give back. You know, many people in their situation would focus on the negative and you know, the constant mountains that they have to climb to meet small milestones. But it's not that way with them. It's never negative. It's never, you know, oh, woe is me, feel sorry for me. They're always trying to improve things for their kids, but they're also always willing to help others. Very much servants. Supporting the unique challenges that Caleb brings has a lot to do with just, you know, he's an adult and he doesn't always understand, you know, either he doesn't understand what's being expected of him, he can't communicate, you know, what he likes, what he doesn't like about the situation, and therefore he shuts down. And at that point, he's an adult. You know, you cannot move him. I have tried to outweight him for hours, and that is definitely a challenge because when you get him out somewhere and he decides that's not what he wants to do, or he's not happy and he's just going to sit, or he's not going to go, that presents a huge challenge because he cannot be bribed. That's the biggest challenge with him in the community. In the school, Caleb does pretty good. You know, he stays within his own workspace and typically does what's asked. He definitely doesn't like change in the routine. And that at times will also present a huge challenge where, again, you just have to wait him out.
With Caleb, the main goals we're working on is less personal space interference, you know, less of that. We're also working on safety awareness, less walking out and walking away from people, elopement, trying to leave the people you're with just because you see something you want to mess with over here. And we're also trying to reduce all our behaviors. That's the main thing we always want to do. We're always wanting to see a reduction to extinction if we can get it with him. So every one of my plans has goals, but on top of my individual goals, there's always the behavioral goals of reducing this one from 5 to 3, or this one from 10 to 2, you know, but it's usually realistic. So 10 would probably reduce to 8 or 6, you know. We want to see our averages go down.
It's Frank right here.
You ready for prom?
Yep.
Okay.
It's Frank.
There's Frank. Okay.
I try to take Caleb everywhere I take Joshua, but recently I took Caleb somewhere and he freaking about got me caught shoplifting at Tractor Supply. I was like, oh my God, we can't do that.
What was it?
It's just, I don't even know, like some kind of farming book.
We've had progress with Caleb. Caleb's a little bit more of a difficult option there. Caleb, with the dual diagnoses that he has, that makes things more complicated. And, you know, you're also dealing with not just the Down syndrome, but you're dealing with the autism aspects. And that makes, you know, you're dealing with two things at once, and that always makes things harder. So we've had a lot more difficulty with Caleb, but we've seen improvements. I mean, he understands certain things. He's not as fast to fly off the handle as he used to be. I mean, one big achievement was just desensitizing him to touch. Like if you walked up behind him when I first met him and touched him on the back of the shoulder, he'd throw an elbow and try to hit you. Now I can walk up and touch his back of his shoulder, pat him, and he won't throw a thing at all. That was something one issue we really wanted to get rid of, and we did really well at first, worked on it solid for the first couple of years to get rid of that. So, and I think with him, a good thing with him a lot of times is when he does have behavior imps, it's more isolated. He doesn't like lash out at very many people, except for Mom. Mom's the primary caregiver. He'll lash out at her. However, with him, we did really well for a little while with the smile and wave. We were doing really well with less getting into personal space. But COVID hit. And then as soon as he got back out, it was like free for all. So now it's kind of like we're getting back into trying to bring that back into where we were at. So that's one thing we'd like to see come back, is where we were at.
Say hi to your mom. Wave.
He hasn't done that to me yet, because that would be very good.
Caleb's improved in a lot of areas. I would say the biggest is learning to keep our hands to ourselves and learning to listen better, not elope, especially like on our walks. He used to want to run really far ahead, and that would scare me to death because he's faster than me and he's bigger than me. So once he gets ahead, I'm scared, what if he gets lost? But now he knows not to run ahead. He hasn't done that in a really, really long time. So that is one of the biggest improvements I've seen in Caleb.
So a milestone that I've seen with Caleb is his ability to sit in a resource room within a confined space and do, you know, what is asked of him. He wasn't so great at that when he first came and got started, but he's very good with that now.
The thing I'm proud most of Caleb would be how he loves people no matter their color, race, religion, gender, art. He doesn't care, and I've seen him show love to people, and it's pretty amazing.
Hey, what's a happy heart?
A happy heart.
A happy heart is a
Yeah.
grateful heart.
You have a happy heart, my
Yes.
friend. You are the epitome of a happy heart.